Now this is just the iPhone 8 Plus, it's not the iPhone 10, but still it's an iPhone and I'm excited. I'm still excited about opening a box of iPhone. I almost forgot these days you don't even hit a knife to open it. You got a nice little tab. Ooh. Now one thing that you may not know about opening a box of Apple product is that you don't have to shake it, you don't have to like pull it out, you just have to wait for it to slide out smoothly. This is it. Ooh. Nice. Oh, this is the funny UK plug for some people. It's funny, it's so big. And no, this is not AirPod, not the wireless. This is wired. And then oh no, the dongle. This neatly neatly put away there. I know what your Android fanboy would say that, oh, this got all the old tech that we used to have already for years. Well, come on, iPhone users prefer to have the tech mature before we actually use it. You guys can have all the new tech, it doesn't matter. I mean, no point to laugh at the other side. Okay, let's get it out. Let's just look at the iPhone 8. Now for start, this is a very good looking phone, especially the gold color, to be honest. Now when the iPhone 6 is out, I don't really like the design. It got a weird antenna band at the back. It's so obvious as well. And then the iPhone 6s still the same. iPhone 7 a little bit better, actually quite a lot better. Especially I like the jet black color. I would thought this looked similar to the jet black, actually quite a lot different. Actually look at it carefully, the back is actually a little bit gray. It's not exactly black. I mean, especially if you compare the back to the front. The front is black, and the back is gray. It don't look different than the jet black, which is really solid black. And this you can see, you kind of see it a little bit. You know that it's got a bit of transparent on top, and then the painting is at the back. Which, because this is a glass black, as everybody knows that. Some people think that it looks like the iPhone 4 as well with the glass back. It really makes it so much grippier than the iPhone 7. I mean, I don't use to this size. I don't use to the Plus size. I would thought this is really difficult to hold. Actually, especially with the glass back, it is alright. After all, even all the Apple haters, I think everyone can agree the build quality is really nice. It's solid, all the details done so well. The part when the glass and the metal meet, they match seamlessly. And of course, just like the iPhone 7, it got water resistant up to the IP67 standard. And of course, all your Android people would say that, oh, Android got that for a long time. Alright, that's true though. Yeah, give yourself a medal, right? Oh. The iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10 all support wireless charging. And I know that wireless charging is nothing new because I've been to the Samsung S7 announcement in Hong Kong. I have played with their wireless charging. And I'm not too excited about wireless charging because I prefer these. Just charging docks. I mean, it's pretty easy to use. You just put it there and then they charge. Which I can't see much difference between these and wireless charging, because wireless charging you still have to put it to the exact charging pad. You still have to put it correctly before it charged. Oh, I know the difference because these charge faster than wireless charging and these stand up facing me. Now both iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus got the P3 wide color gamut display, and the iPhone 8 Plus got a full HD display just like before, which is more than enough, to be honest. You can't really see the pixel. And some phone got 4K resolution on that display. I don't know why they need that. One new thing now, this is something actually new. It's a true tone display. It basically got a color temperature sensor, and they adjust the color temperature on the monitor
For some reason, it's hard to show you the effect on camera, but I think it really works well, especially compared to another phone without this feature.
Of course, the Plus got two lenses. Basically, that's two cameras. So you can zoom in. This is the toggle between the two lenses, the wide angle lens and the tele lens. And then you can even zoom smoothly between them from 1 to 10 times.
Live photo was introduced with the iPhone 6s, and everyone around the world amazed by how useless this feature is until now.
You can have some kind of like GIF or GIF, depends on how to pronounce it, effect like loop or what is it, bounce. What surprised me is the long exposure actually works with handheld. It uses IS to stabilize your shots.
It works with taking a short video while all you do is take one snap. Then the software could create a long exposure effect from the video. Pretty clever.
Before that, I was expecting I have to put it on. I actually got a Joby Gorilla Pod for this, but it seems that I don't even need that. I especially come up to here to try out light trial. I would be quite amazed if the live photo long exposure can do a light trial. The traffic is not moving that fast though. We'll see. Oh, it actually just blur out all the cars.
Still, if you use it well, it could make some lazy handheld tripod-free, not so long exposure shots. I find that using live photo features reduce picture quality. You will find a lot more artifact if you zoom right in. You only get the best quality from a normal still photo. Oh yes, of course it takes normal still photos. Overall photo quality is top notch. It's really close to a real camera, but really close, not yet. Sometimes you can tell it's from a phone right away.
Of course, you got a portrait mode, which is the bokeh mode basically. Too bad this is not the iPhone X, which is available on the front-facing camera as well. This you have to use the back camera. Now last year when it's new, it's not very good on non-people object. I mean basically non-portrait. How is it now?
It still not always works, especially with non-human objects. Good that you can undo the effect after the shot is taken. It's hit or miss, and it's like CGI in movie, it works well when you don't even notice the effect. And of course there's the new portrait lighting effect. Apparently only possibly with some machine deep learning AI thing, but I only find the studio light and contour light to be useful to separate your subject from background. I'm still not sure about this stage light and this. Talking about lighting, everyone hates flash photo from a phone, but iOS 11 comes with this no sync feature, flash feature.
Now it supports 4K, 30p, 24p and 60p. I'm shooting at 30p for now.
It takes really nice video. Especially dynamic range is amazing for a phone. The color is pretty accurate to the real life.
It's just a little bit too contrast to my eyes. And I can toggle to the tele lens at any time as well. And I can even zoom between them.
Not to mention 4K at 60 FPS. You can't even get that with a lot of real cameras.
Of course this is waterproof, so I can just walk into this. Oh. Please keep away from water. That's a bit difficult, isn't it? Rainstorm! Rainstorm, it's a rainstorm! I'm all wet. Yes, they work. Have I mentioned that I am actually in need for a new iPhone because my 5S is just 16GB. I haven't decided should I get the iPhone 8 or iPhone 10 yet, so this is not my phone. one thing I really hope to do with my new iPhone, be it the 10 or the 8, is that I want to use it as vlogging camera. So this is interesting to see, is it good enough for doing vlogging with iPhone 8 or iPhone 10? So now this is a front-facing camera with the built-in mic in this kind of noisy environment, in low light as well. Obviously, when I'm using the camera at the back, I can't really see what I'm filming. I'm just guessing the framing. I hope I'm in the frame and in kind of center. I'm using the reflection of the glass at the back to determine it should be facing me. I should be in the center. I hope. Going down escalator, getting quite dark now. I really hope from now on I can use this as the second camera compared to the A7S II.
And of course, here's the future. AR stand for Apple Reality. I'm actually surprised that for technology this new, there's already at least one useful app that lets you see how the piece of IKEA furniture you want looks like on the street. So another year, another iPhone. Although this year got two iPhones, the 8 and the 10, if the camera is the only thing that we concern in this channel, the camera on the iPhone 8 don't disappoint. And as always, most people think the iPhone has the best camera, which a lot of people, mostly Android fans, would disagree. I would say it may not be the best, but it's always one of the best. And don't forget, there's still the iPhone 10 next month. But then one more reason to consider this over the iPhone 10. This doesn't cost $1,000.